how have your plans for remote blended learning changed this term, and what prompted these changes? I think for us, we had a very good start to begin with. So it's not like we had to improve on what we had put in place, because that continual reflection and improvement happened throughout the lockdown. So for us, it was more about, here we go, we have generated something amazing. What do we do with it now? And that was a question for us to deal with back in June, when we opened the school back for in-person learning, and we literally had to convince parents to come back, not because they were worried, it's because they're so comfortable with the whole idea of learning happening online, and it was so robust. They just couldn't comprehend why why they need to come back to the school actually.
So if you remember back in June, there was a requirement that year 6 come back.
And year 1 in reception come back. Yes.
So the challenge was, now how do we get our parents to actually bring their children back when they've already got learning
very high quality
access
to learning. So for us, it wasn't about here's experience, here's a difficult situation, how do you prepare for it if it happens the second time around. Instead, for us, we've learned so much from this experience. How can we keep up with it in a way which is meaningful and useful for us? Because obviously we get children in school anyway, so they come in every single day. So one of the things we decided is that we will use homeworks as part of blended learning for the children. So we're not sending any sort of tangible paper work home anymore. Everything's gone online, and teachers are setting work for the children online. So it's the same format, using Google Forms, Google Docs, and whatnot, doing work online, actually doing some work, taking pictures, uploading them. All of that system carries on for us from September onwards as well, because we knew this is a really useful way of preparing children and getting them to stay in touch with these very valuable skills that they've learned over the course of the lockdown previously. So for us, it's more about what do we do with it now, as opposed to what changes we will make. So one of the things we've decided to have homework as a way of carrying on, and who knows what can be done with this actually. I mean, I know in many countries in the US, online learning is quite a known thing. So there are fully fledged online schools, for example, full-time schools where learning is provided